Today I'm going to show you how to make this nice granny square, or this nice dishcloth idea. You can use it as a dishcloth. You can make it big, make it a blanket. You can even just make a tablecloth or whatever you want to make. It's a nice texture. It gives a nice warm effect. It's not that difficult to follow. Once you've got the pattern, you've got it. And what you're going to need, what I used on this one, is double knit Kishmet yarn, double knit. You're going to need, I use a size 4 crochet hook, and you're going to need your scissors to cut your yarn and work away your ends. Let's get started. We're going to start with a slip knot. And then 5 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're going to join with the first chain to make a circle like that. Then the next row, we're going to make 3 chain stitches. 1, 2, 3, and this will count as your first treble. Then we're going to make 2 trebles in the circle, in the ring. One and 2. Then 2 chain stitches, and then we're going to make 3 trebles and 2 chain 3 more time. So 1, 2, 3, 2 chain, that's ones, and then 2 more time. We're gonna close this, end this row with a slip stitch on top of this first chains that we made, and then you can make sure that you've got 4 pockets of 3 trebles. So 1, 2, 3, 4 of them. Then you know you are done. You are correct. Now you're going to make 1 chain, and this chain stitch does not count as your first stitch. And then 1 double crochet stitch in the same stitch as you made your slip stitch. Now we're going to make double crochet stitches in each stitch all around. So here and there. And then here in the chain space, we're going to make a double crochet stitch, chain 2, 1, 2, and then another double crochet stitch, and then I'm going to make double crochet stitches in these 3 stitches then that one, and then in the space a double crochet, 2 chain, double crochet, 2 chain, and a double crochet stitch. And we're going to continue until we get to the end here, where we're going to make a slip stitch. Okay, so we're going to make a slip stitch into the next stitch, and then we're going to make 3 chain stitches, 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to make the next stitch we're going to make is a front post double treble. Now a treble is twice around your hook. A double treble is another time, so it's 3 times yarn over your needle. Now we're going to go down to the first row, not the previous row, but the first row, and that is where the front post is coming from. We're going to go around this stitch from the right to the left, like that. We're going to get yarn, pull yarn up, take yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. There you go. Then the next stitch is just a normal treble, which is twice around your yarn over around your hook, and then in that last stitch of the previous row we're going to make this treble stitch. There you go. Now in this chain space here, we're going to make 2 trebles, one and 2, two chain stitches, and then again 2 treble stitches in this space, 1 and 2. Then we're going to make a treble stitch in the first stitch there. And then we're going to make a front post double treble. So it's 3 times. In this stitch here, pull up yarn. Don't make it too tight, because then your square is not gonna sit correctly. Then we're gonna make a treble in this middle stitch. Another front post double crochet, a double treble stitch in that last one there. A normal treble in that last stitch, and then we're in our next space. See how it looks so far, where we're going to make 2 trebles, 2 chain, 2 treble. and 2, 2 chain and 2 treble. One and 2. Okay, so now we're going to make a treble in this first stitch here. A front loop double treble in that first stitch there. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. A treble, in that stitch there in the middle. Then another one in the last one there. And we're going to continue with this until we get to the end of this row. Okay, so this is how it looks now. You will have on each side 7 treble stitches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and your 2 front post double treble stitches. Now the next row, row 4, we're going to start with a chain, which does not count as your first stitch, and we're going to repeat row 2, so it's just double crochet stitches. We're going to make a double crochet stitch in the same stitch as that we made our slip stitch, and then just double crochet stitches in all of them until we get to the 2 chain space. In this space, we're going to make 1 double crochet stitch, two chain, and 1 double crochet stitch. Now we're going to continue on this side with double crochet stitches in each stitch. Remember, in the front post stitches as well. When you're done with your first side, to make sure that you are correct, you must have 10 double crochet stitches on a side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then you know you are on the right track and you can continue. Now, my next step is the 2 chain stitches before I go onto this side. And when you get to the end, you're going to make a slip stitch into your first double crochet stitch that you made here. I'll see you then. Okay, so the next row, I'm going to make a slip stitch to get to the next stitch. Now this stitch where we are now is the one that's on top of your previous front post stitch. And that's why we are here now. Now we're going to make three chain stitches. And we're going to start with our front post double trebles that we're going to make. Now we're going to, in this row, we're going to make 5 of them in each side. Now let me just get some of my scissors and I'll show you. We are now on top of this one. So now we're going to make a front post in that one and in that one. So in the next row, we're going to make 5. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them. So let's start. Your yarn 3 times around your hook, then from the right side around and pull up yarn, yarn over needle, pull through 2, yarn over needle, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through 2. Then we're going to make a normal treble in that stitch there. Another front post treble, so 3 times around in that last one that side. One, 2, 3, and 4. And now we're going to make a treble stitch in that last one there. Like that. Now we're here in the space, and in the space we're going to make 2 treble stitches. One, 2, 2 chain, and then 2 treble stitches again. Now we're going to make a treble stitch in that first stitch of this. Remember, we're going to always start with the one in the corner. There will always be 3 trebles before you start with your front post. The 2 in the space and that first one. You're always going to end with the last one on this side with your 2 in the space. So 3 on this side, 3 on this side. That's where you're always going to start. Now we're going to make our front post double treble. So it's 3 times around your needle. Go to that first one in that 2 rows below, sorry. Get yarn, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and pull through 2. Then a normal treble in the neck. Remember, when you look at the back here, let me just show you. You made one in that first stitch after the space. This front post is over this second one. So you're going to skip that one and you're going to go into the next one. There. To make your treble. So if you're going to look at the back, you're going to see that you made your one here. This is your treble stitch there. That's around that one, and then your next one there. Okay. Now we're going to make again a front post double crochet stitch, a double treble stitch. So 3 times around your hook, and you're going to go skip that one, and you're going to go into that one there. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. A normal treble in the next stitch. And a treble again in the stitch behind these 2, or in the middle of these 2. So that one there, we're going to make one. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2. Treble stitch. Then a front post stitch in that one. normal treble stitch in that stitch there. Now you're going to make a front post stitch, last one for this row, in that last one there. Pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, pull through 2, and then a normal treble stitch in that last one of this side. And then you're going to make your 2 trebles stitches in the 2 chain space. One and 2. So let's look at this row. See, it comes on nicely. You made your 2 in the 2 chain space, then the 1 in your first stitch there. You made your front post stitch there, your treble there, front post, treble, front post, treble, and you continue. There will be 5 front post stitches, and there will 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 treble stitches on each side. Now you can do exactly the same in the other sides, and then you're going to make a slip stitch in the 3rd chain from your hook there. Okay, so for round 6, we're going to repeat what we did with round 2. Now if I turn this around, you'll see that every second row, every second round is just double crochet stitches. And in round 6, we're going to have 17 double crochet stitches on one side, and then your 2 chain corner space, and then 17 double crochet stitches, and then your 2 chain corner spaces. So this entire row is just going to be double crochet stitches. I'll see you when I'm done with this. Now I'm here in the corner now, and remember, when you do this double crochet row, you start with a chain 1, which will not count as your first stitch. You're making your first double crochet stitch in that same stitch, and when you get to the corner, you're only going to make 1 double crochet stitch in the corner space. Then you make your 2 chain stitches, and then you're going to start in the next with a 1 double crochet in your space, and then you're going to go on this side. Okay, so this is how this is going to look now. Now every second row is going to be a repeat of this row, and you're going to continue until your square is big enough for whatever you want to use it for. So this was now round 6, so round 8 will be the same, but you will have 23 double crochet stitches in this on a side, and then around 10 is going to be an increase on that. Every time you increase, or every second row will be an increase of 3 double crochet stitches on each side. So now round 7 is going to be a repeat of your round 5, but this time you're going to have your 13 treble stitches and 8 front post double crochet treble stitches on a side. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a slip stitch so that we are on top of this previous front post double treble stitch that we made, and there you're going to make your double crochet stitch, your normal treble stitch, sorry, and then you're going to start on this stitch where you're going to do your next front post double treble stitch. So let's start with that. And then this is going to be a repeat of these 2 rows until your work is big enough. So now we're going to make 3 chain stitches, which will be your first treble stitch. That is now on top of that one there. So now the next one we're going to make a front post double treble into that stitch there. So now you know that a treble is twice around your needle, and a double treble is 3 times around your hook. And there you go. Now you're just going to continue with your treble. You're going to skip that one stitch that's behind your front post stitch, and you're going to make a normal treble stitch in the next one. And this is what you're going to do. Now this row in your corner, you're going to make 2 trebles, 2 chain, 2 trebles. Okay, so there we've made our treble. Now the next stitch is going to be a front post stitch in that one there. And that is how we're going to continue with this row. And so you can go now on with your next row, where you're just going to make your double crochet stitches like I said in our previous row. But I'm going to show you now. You can go on as big as you want, but I want to show you now how I'm going to do the last row for this square, or for this dishcloth, or for whatever you want to use this for. I'm sure with this yarn it will also make a nice blanket. But now to do the last row, I'm gonna start like I did with all the previous rows of the double crochet rows, with 1 chain and then a double crochet stitch in that same stitch, because your chain does not count as your first stitch. And then I'm just going to do double crochet stitches all around, and then in your 2 chain space I'm going to make 3 double crochet stitches, and then I'm just going to go on and make 3 double crochet stitches in the next corner. So it's just going to be double crochet stitches all around with 3 in each corner. And there is your little square. You'll see the corners has got no gap now, because we made that 3 double crochet stitches. And if you turn it around, you'll see it's nice and neat on the other side as well. This is quite a nice pattern to follow, and it's not that difficult. I hope you enjoy my videos. Please like and subscribe to my channel to see some more exciting projects and patterns and ideas.